게임 최적화 문제 때문에 RT를 반사조차도 켜지 못하고 이제 게임을 좀 플레이하고 있었는데, 알아보니까 모드가 하나 있어가지고 그 모드 하나를 다운을 받았고, 그래서 그 모드를 다운로드를 받고 이제 설치하고 이제 해보니까 진짜 이 최적화 문제가 진짜 거의 완전히 해결이 돼가지고, 호그와트 레거시는 좀 어떻게 보면 불편한 사실이긴 하지만 모드를 좀 설치를 해야 게임을 편하게 할 수 있다라는 거. 오히려 모드를 설치를 안 하면은 이 레이트레이싱 기능을 제대로 활용하기 힘들다라는 거. 개인적으로는 이게 레이트레이싱을 켜면은 그래픽카드 로드 자체가 막 50, 40까지도 내려가고 그랬는데, 이제 물론 이제 성의 일부 구간에서밖에 지금 테스트를 못 해가지고 스미스 마을도 가보기는 해야 하지만, 일단은 확실한 건 레이턴시도 많이 줄어들었고, 이게 그래픽카드 로드의 문제가 해결되니까 베이스 프레임이 올라가니까 레이턴시도 같이 줄어버리고 이래가지고 확실히 좀 효과를 보고 있는 건 맞는 것 같고, 그래서 이제 QHD에 DLSS 품질 FG 곱하기 3 3배, 그리고 저지연 모드는 켜기 부스트랑은 이제 차이가 크게 없을 수는 있는데, 그래도 미세하게나마라도 이득을 챙겨볼 가능성을 위해서 부스트까지 켜둔 거고, 굳이 부스트까지 켤 수 있는데 안 켜는 것도 굳이 이유가 없으니까. 그래서 이제 울트라 이 개체수 밀도가 진짜 중요한 게, 얘도 울트라 옵션이 있긴 한데 얘를 높음으로 설정해뒀던 이유가, 이제 모드를 설치하기 이전에 RT를 켜면은 이게 단순히 그래픽카드 로드율이 내려가는 이유가, 이게 그래픽카드가 그냥 일을 못한다 이게 아니라 CPU 문제로 인해서 그런 게 발생을 했던 거라 개체수 밀도를 좀 하나 낮춰서 사용을 했었고, 그러다가 그냥 RT 꺼버리고 사용을 하고 그랬지. CPU 문제라고 하면 그것도 딱 맞는 말은 아니야. 게임 최적화 문제라고 보는 게 일단 맞고, 아무튼 그 CPU 로드율 자체는 평균적으로는 낮게 나오는데, 일부 메인 역할을 하는 그 코어 스레드에서 부하가 좀 있어가지고 레이턴시가 엄청 늘어나고 그래픽카드 로드율은 떨어지고 그런 일이 있었던 것 같고, 추측하기로는. 그래서 모드를 까니까 이게 해결이 돼가지고 다행히. 일단은 이런 건 이제 개인 기록으로서 일단은 남기는 거고, 영상을 딱히 뭐 누구 보라고 남기는 건 아니고, 이제 아무튼 최적화 문제는 일단은 해결된 것 같고, 좀 더 테스트는 해보긴 해야 한다. 그래서 나머지 옵션은 다 울트라. 개체수 밀도는 어차피 높음이나 울트라나 크게 이제 개체수 밀도는 크게 차이가 없는 것 같아서, 물론 차이가 뭐 자세히 보면 있긴 하겠지만 인구수에도 당연히 차이가 있을 거고, 랜덤으로 나타나는 그런 인구수에도 차이가 있을 거고, CPU의 여유를 확실히 좀 두기 위해서는 하나 낮춰두고 쓰는 게 낫지 않나. 9700X면은 CPU도 사실 상당히 좋은 CPU이기는 한데 이미 대인 게 좀 있다 보니까 그냥 높음 정도로 쓰는 게 낫다라는 마음이 이렇게 드는 거고. 그래서 이제 레이트레이싱 같은 경우는 다른 게임도 그렇지만 사실 이제 뭐 체감이 되는 게임이 있기는 하겠지만, 레이트레이싱 섀도우나 앰비언트 오클루전 이런 거는 사실 사람이 쉽게 인지를 하지 못하고, 기본 그래픽의 처리 방식으로도 자연스럽다고 충분히 나는 느낄 수 있기 때문에, 또 얘는 꺼두고 반사만 좀 체감하기 좋으니까 반사만 켜고, 이 지오메트리 품질 같은 경우는 이제 레이트레이싱 거리 알아보니까 거리이고, 그래서 반사랑 이거 거리, RT 반사, RT 거리만 이제 울트라로 두고, 그리고 또 하나가 이제 레이 리컨스트럭션 이거 켜고. 일단은 이러고 좀 이제 테스트를 해봐야지. 지금 LAT 이렇게 해가지고 레이턴시가 나오는데, 이 레이턴시가 내가 지금 기억하기로는 이제 엔비디아 오버레이로 보고 있어서 영상 녹화에는 뜨지 않지만, 이제 PCAL 해서 PC Average Latency라고 해서 그건데, 지금 일단 여기서는 30 정도가 나오고, 화면을 좀 돌리거나 빠르게 돌리면 한 33, 35 정도까지는 나오는 것 같고 여기서는 일단. 그리고 아까 테스트 해봤을 때 레이트레이싱 아예 꺼버리면은 여기서 레이턴시가 한 17? 16까지도 떠가지고 진짜 낮게 나와서 그 정도면은 사실 레이턴시 30도 충분히 할만하고 사실 이런 싱글플레이 게임에서는 레이턴시 30도 좋은 레이턴시라고 할 수 있지. 레이턴시 16이나 30이나 사람이 사실 체감하기는 거의 어렵고 일단 내가 지금 그래서 이제 해야 되는데 이 성 중에서도 지금 최적화가 안 좋은 지역이 있는데 그 지역은 지금 그냥 가지 말고 메인 퀘스트나 밀면서 좀 보자. 네, 메인 퀘스트를 밀 때는 애프터버너 RTSS를 좀 꺼두고 그러고 이제 봐야지. 그리고 FG 프레임 제너레이션을 이제 3배로 둔 이유는 2배나 3배나 4배나 사실 레이턴시 차이가 거의 없었었는데 사실 모드를 설치하고 나서는 이제 레이턴시가 좀 차이가 생겼고 원래 모드 설치 전에는 2배나 3배나 4배나 거의 체감하기로는 레이턴시가 1ms에서 2ms도 차이가 안 났었는데 확실히 최적화가 되고 하니까 레이턴시가 좀 차이가 나기는 하고 2배에서 3배의 레이턴시 차이가 한 많으면 3, 4mm? 적으면 1, 2mm 정도밖에 차이가 안 나가지고 그냥 2배나 3배나 거기기 때문에 그냥 3배로 일단 뒀고 왜냐면 일단 내 모니터 주사율이 240Hz다 보니까 그래서 좀 프레임이 좀 더 높게 나오는 게 좋긴 해가지고 레이턴시도 얼마 차이가 안 나고 지금 RTSS는 껐는데 오버레이 엔비디아 오버레이를 통해서 프레임, GPU 로드율, GPU 온도, 클럭, CPU
Good morning,
로드율,
Professor Garlic.
PC,
How wonderful it is to see you
레이턴시
again,
등을 확인하고
Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need
좋아,
these
좋아.
for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
역해로 만들 거 그랬어.
Class,
사실
please welcome the
아예
newest
호그와트
rose in our
레거시에서
garden.
모드를 쓸 수 있다는 생각을 안 하고 있었어가지고
We do look forward to
알고
growing
있었으면
together.
외형 모드도 깔고 하면서 역해로 만들었을 텐데
How
그건 나중에
thrilling
1회차
it is to
가면은
have
역해로
everyone back
하든지 하고.
together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
해리포터 세계관은 잘 모르기도 하고
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
맨드레이가 약간
root.
무같이 생긴 그
Accio.
얼굴 달려있는 그런 애 아닌가?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
맞아 소리 엄청 지른 애잖아
First,
막 울고 막
let's protect our ears.
해리포터는 몰라도 쟤는
Now,
알지.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils
Oh,
and give it a
울지
firm
않나?
tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
여기서 일단 계속 보고 있는데 레이턴시가 한 30ms 정도 나오고
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm
근데 진짜
afraid.
귀가 너무 아팠어.
All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
근데 갈릭 교수님 코도 똑같이고
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief
내
word
생각에
with
지금
our
마이크 소리가 좀 작게
I
들어갈 것
wonder if hippogriffs
같아가지고
like knotgrass.
내 생각에는 지금 일단 소리가 좀 크고 하니까 음악 볼륨도 좀 줄이고 사운드도 좀 조금씩만 줄이자. 음색은 뭔지를 모르겠어. 잠깐만. 아 내가 지금 그거를 조정하기 힘들다. 그 윈도우 사운드 설정을 잠깐만. 아 혹시 막 최적화 또 잠깐만. 문제 안 생기지? 사운드 들어가서 98인데 윈도우 볼륨을 100으로 올려두고 지금 윈도우 볼륨이랑 이어폰 볼륨을 최대로 올려놨는데 왜냐면은 게임 소리를 줄이려고 게임 자체에서 소리 줄이려고 근데 마이크 소리가 저번에 보니까 거의 안 들어가고 있길래 일단은 뭐 그렇고 아 그러면은 이제 이 상태로 해봐야겠다.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
아니,
Let's
기억
see
해상
how
장면
to
보면은
balance my star
한
thistle
번에가 풀과 나무
arrangement.
꽃들이
Lifters
자라던데.
fancy or roses?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
오케이.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon's?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
어떻게 던지는 거야? 탭을 누른 상태에서 이게 깨무는 양배추야? 이런 식으로 할 수 있나? 탭을 눌러.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
양배추 죽었어. 지금 조깅 중에도 거의 한 30-31 레이턴시가 괜찮은데?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
아, 괜히 나 돌아서 나왔구나. 애들 나오는 방향으로 나왔네.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell.
아, 얘 개구나.
Some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
지금 레이턴시 한 34? 갑자기 30? 41? 여긴 조금 높게 나온다. 45, 50. 좀 높게 나온다. 아마 여기 지금 학생들 때문인가? 아니 그럴 리는 없는데? 오 뭐야 사라지지 않았나? 아 그래 얘 레이트시 이렇게 키고 해야지 그래도. 이 반짝거리는 거 봐봐. 너무 예쁘잖아. 그림을 좀 살펴야 되잖아. 이 그림이
Revelio.
근데 여기서 또 뭘 하라는 건지 모르겠어가지고.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
없어.
Reparo. Incendio.
혹시 얘? 얘는 뭐 해봤는데 안 되던데.
Accio. Incendio.
얘가 여기 있으면 안 될 것 같다는 생각이.
Accio.
이게 아닌가? 아 이거 뭐 하라는 건지 모르겠어. 다른 마법 중에 여기 뭐 없네.
Reparo.
뭐 하라는지 진짜 모르겠어. 뭔가 내가 마법을 배우고 와야 돼.
Revelio.
Another potion idea that I don't write
Shouldn't
down.
there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent. Is.
이쪽은 좀 화면 돌리고 하면 레이턴시가 높게 나온다. 55까지도 나온다. 사실 55까지 나와도 할만해 레이턴시. 여기 좀 프레임 좀 뛰어나네. RTSS에는 이제 PCAL이 뜨지는 않는데 프레임이 줄어들면 그만큼 레이턴시가 늘어난다는 걸 뭐 알 수는 있으니까. 근데 저 뭐 하라는 건지 모르겠어가지고. 이건 뭐야? 메인 퀘스트를 계속 밀자.
They really shouldn't allow food and drink.
Desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion organized and pre-packed.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld...
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
뭐 버그인가 본데 이거?
Now.
여기 지나갈 때마다 생각나네.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Reparo.
You think Garrett?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
무슨 소리야 이건데? 오리 소리인데? 와 근데 변종 오리인데? 여기 레이턴시가 50, 53, 55, 58. 아 여기가 레이턴시가 더 떨어지네. 프레임도 떨어지고. 프레임이 떨어지니까 레이턴시가 올라가는 거긴 한데 레이턴시가 58? 여긴 좀 많이 올라가네.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
어? 이거 얘기하는 건가?
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
확실히 그냥 게임을 좀 여유롭게 하고 싶고 레이턴시도 여유 두고 하고 싶으면은 RT를 끄는 게 맞다. 아니면 여기서 살짝 타협안으로 이런 상황에서도 조금 더 레이턴시를 낮추기 위해서 반사 품질을 높음으로 하면은 크게 상관없겠지. 이건 많이 차이가 안 나겠지. 울트라 아니어도 크게 괜찮을 것 같은데? 별 차이 없다 그냥. 프레임은 별 차이가 안 나고 그냥 확실히 그냥 품질이 좀 안 좋아지는 것 같은데. 직감이라 뭐 자세히 비교해본 건 아니라.
I don't trust any of the boys.
Revelio. Accio.
네, 이제 오버레이랑 RTSS 다 끄고 이런 거.
Revelio. Incendio.
아니다 근데 여기 마을 나 빠른 이동이 안 돼 있나? 아 돼 있네. 아 잠깐만. 아 돼 있었네. 맞네. 어쩐지 다른 마을로 오고 있는 건가 했어. 괜히 뛰어왔네. 그냥 뭐 경치 봤다고 생각해야. 아 근데 여기는 좀 중요하다. 이 스미스 마을은 진짜 좀 보긴 해야 돼. 여기서는 어김없이 로드율이 좀 낮게 나오긴 한다. 근데 그나마 모드 깔아서 그런지 원래는 50% 가까이 나왔던 것 같은데 조금 더 높게 나오는 것 같긴 해. 로드율이 레이턴시 85, 90이 나오는데 이게 맞는지 모르겠다.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I suppose I could, but why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. Please, hear me out. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
One would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return, and that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
아, 이 마을은 확실히 문제가 있다. 와, 이 마을은 진짜 문제가 있다. 이 마을만 특히 더 그런 것 같아서 이 마을만 생각하면은 뭐 어쩔 수 없이 그냥 해야지.
Not a day goes by. You don't need a language.
이 마을 좀 자주 오기는 하겠지 앞으로도. 아니 부엌의장이면 호그와트잖아. 그냥 레이트레이싱을 꺼야 되나 싶기도 하고 정말로. 이거 지금 3배지. 3배인데도 지금 이 정도 나오는 거지. 와 씨. 레이트레이싱 꺼야 되나? 프레임이 좀 지역마다 들쭉날쭉하긴 하다. 그에 따라 레이턴시도 엄청 차이가 나고 어디서는 30, 어디서는 90 이래버리니까 레이턴시가
Accio!
이게 아니네 그러고 보니까.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Revelio! Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! Nothing. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. Accio! I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Accio. Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. What's happening?
Oh.
유령? 귀신이야?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
아 이걸 배워야 되네. 뭐야? 인산디오. 오케이. 너 어떻게? 어디서 누굴 만나? 필드를 돌아다니면서 어떻게 해보라고? 어디를 가야 적을 만날 수 있는지 모르겠는데. 가볼까 그냥? 막 이런데 가볼까 그냥?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Accio! Revelio! Accio!
이게 사실 레이턴시가 50에서 60 정도 나와도 할만은 한데 레이턴시가 이렇게 튄다는 거는 프레임 타임이 튀고 있다는 뜻이고 그 프레임 타임이 뛴다는 거는 지금 마우스 돌리는데 그것 때문에 가끔 마우스 움직임이 끈적거리고 느려지는 느낌이 드는데 그러니까 마우스 움직임이 계속 달라져. 프레임 타임에 따라서 마우스 움직임이 느낌이 계속 달라가지고 아예 진짜 달라가지고 그게 좀 불편해. 일정하지가 않아. 레이턴시가 낮아지면 낮아질수록 마우스 움직임이 빠릿빠릿해지는 걸 넘어서 실제로 빨라져. 조금만 돌려도 빨리 움직여지는데 이게 레이턴시가 올라가고 뭐 그만큼 상황이 불안정해서 프레임 타임이 튀고 그러면은 뭐야 마우스 움직임이 느려지고 그래서
Revelio! Accio!
동물도 이동이 되네. 미안해. 한번 실험해보고 싶었어.
Past the ruins. On the right track.
거미 상대해볼까? 뭐 있는 것 같은데 여기 또 빨간 색깔이
Incendio.
한 방에 가요? 뭐야? 저 그거다. 모시기 실현이다.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Accio.
근데 뭐 하는 거지?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
나중에 보였네. 바닥이 뭐지? 나중에 해보자. 고블린도 하러 주러 가자 그냥.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid. 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 Protego. Stupid. Stupid. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Revelio.
sword like it.
Quite an enchantment. How many of you are there? Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Protego! Stupefy!
I'll find you. I won't rest. I will make you. We're dying, are we? Are you quite finished?
Levioso!
No! I will make you pay.
Levioso!
No, that's embarrassing, isn't
Accio!
it? This is sad. Really, it's...
Levioso!
Is that the best you can do? When are you going to give up?
Protego!
I won't rest until you're dead.
That was quite something. Revelio. Accio!
뭘...
Revelio.
이게 뭐야?
Accio!
하는 것도 아닐 거 아니야.
Revelio.
아니 이런.
Accio!
오. 이게 발견.
Revelio.
여기다 하나 있다.
Accio! Revelio.
가자.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Not so tricky after all.
오케이. 돌아가자. 돌아가는 길에 멀리네 테스트 하나 더 있으니까 그거 좀 해보자.
Accio. Revelio.
여기인데?
Accio.
아 저거 하나를 내가 못 찾아가지고 이걸 못 찍은 거였어 아까 전에? 아 아까 전에 내가 뭐 잘못했나 이러고 있었는데 그게 아니라 내가 하나를 덜 찾은 거였네. 그걸 잘 못 찾고 그냥 아무튼 베이스 프레임 한 60? 65 정도 나오는 것 같은데 내 느낌으로는 딱 그 정도일 텐데. FG 3배고 레이턴시 보니까 안녕.
Accio.
미안해. 얘는 테스트일 뿐이야. 혹시
Incendio.
내가 안 할 수가 있나? 까비. 그건 아니었고.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
It's like a play.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
모드는 사실 지금 생각해보면은 모드 덕분에 개선이 됐다, 최적화에 있어서 확실한 개선이 있었다라고는 얘기할 수 있지만 만능은 아니네. 완벽하게 해결한 거는 아니야. 일단 좀 나아지긴 했어. 보니까
Revelio.
일단 여기까지만 하자. 나 사실 내일 시험 봐야 되는데 이러고 있어가지고.